I'd like to help you grow financially and spiritually at the same time. Hi, my name is Sanchez. I'm the author of 36 books, and I preach around the world, been doing so for 35 years. I also love working with the poorest of the poor. Together with my friends, we've built all sorts of wonderful organizations and foundations, orphanages, home for the aged, a pregnant women crisis center, scholarship fund for poor children. And recently, what I've been trying to do is to help the common person retire as multi-millionaires. And let me tell you a story. The way I keep fit and healthy is, as you can see, I've got this bulging muscles and I've got a very macho body. Just kidding. I'm totally unathletic, and all I do is I walk in the village and just walk around, and that's all I do. Well, there was this couple while I was walking, an elderly woman pushing her husband in a wheelchair. They recognized me, and they said, "Brother Bo, can you pray over me?" So I did pray over them, and then right there in the middle of the street, praying over them, and then I heard their very sad story. Rito, 69 years old, was a seaman for 32 years. 32 straight years, and he was earning about a second engineer of the ship, maybe about 100,000 pesos a month. And then he had a stroke last January, and 3 months later he fell, broke his hip, and he was bedridden. And the wife, Jerry, was crying. And actually, both of them were crying, and they were telling me how difficult it was. She was telling me that in order, to provide for his medicines, which was about 20,000 pesos a month just for the medicines, they had to already ask from the neighbors. And it is very, very difficult just listening to this story, knowing that for the past, 32 years, he was a seaman earning a lot of money, and yet what's wrong? They were dependent on their SSS pension, which is 13,000 pesos a month combined, and yet remember, 20,000 pesos just for the medicines alone. So I was just listening to this story, and again my heart was breaking. Why was this happening? Well, last month Rito, I heard, passed away, and so I talked to the wife. I visited her, and yes, she was grieving over the death of her husband, but she was also worried for the funeral expenses. And I was saying, how can this be? And I computed, how much did her husband earn as a seaman for 32 years? I computed 20 million pesos in his whole career. And yet right now, his wife could not pay, a few months ago, for his medicines, and now for the funeral expenses. But this is the story of millions of Filipinos. This doesn't have to be your story. Let me tell you a very different story. 6 years ago, I wanted to teach my maids how to invest in the stock market. And every time I say that, I kind of chuckle, and when I say that to people, they say that's absolutely crazy, but I did it. Because I told myself, if I can teach my maids how to invest in the stock market and make them retire as multi-millionaires, I'll be able to teach anyone. And that's what we did. They invested 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 pesos a month as the months went by, as the years went by. Today, one of my maids has 778,000 pesos in her stock market portfolio. And again, people say, "Hey, that's crazy. How did you do that?" And now I've got businesses, and I've got these ministries, and we've got about 200 employees, and all of them, from managers to messengers to drivers, all of them are investing in the stock market, and all of them will retire as multimillionaires. My maid, who is 31 years old right now, I computed this. By the time she reaches 60 years old, she will have between 20 to 30 million pesos. And this is something I really want to teach people. People think that, that's impossible. No, it is possible. It's happening right now, and I can teach you. You don't have to know a single thing about the stock market. I can guide you. I can teach you what companies to buy, and what companies to sell and when to buy and when to sell. This is my personal invitation. Come and join the Truly Rich Club. And in the club, we can give you that guidance and we can help you grow in two very important areas that's very lacking among Filipinos. Number one, financial literacy. People just don't know how to manage their money. And number two, a very, very important, a spiritual abundance, an abundance mindset that, again, we have a poverty mindset. We don't think of ourselves as, growing into some kind of wealth, because of all sorts of crazy, distorted ideas. We can help you develop an abundance mindset and give you a financial literacy so that you will retire as multi-millionaires. It is possible in whatever income you have right now. People ask me, Bo, is there a fee to join this Truly Rich Club so that I can gain this amazing, guidance and education? Yes, there is. There is this a small monthly fee, and it is smaller than many people's monthly load in their cell phone. It's almost the amount of money that people use to buy 2 movie tickets. But to be able to guide you so that you can become wealthy as you grow older. And this is not just about you. If it's just about you becoming rich, I won't help you. But it is about you becoming rich so that you can richly bless others, so that you can help other people, so that you can fund ministry, so that you can lift up the poor, so that you can be a blessing to many, many people. Because the ultimate purpose of wealth, the ultimate purpose of riches, well, is to love other people. And that's my prayer for you. There is a button below the screen. I want you to click that button. Come, change your financial life, and join the Truly Rich Club.
May 301,000 na po ako.
May 597,000 na po ako.
I already have 2,890,458 pesos.
Meron na akong 213,000 pesos sa stock market.
I already have 410,000 pesos in the stock market.
I already have 1.6 million in the stock market.
Meron akong 700,000 plus sa stock market. Maraming salamat sa Truly Rich Club.